Today's video is going to be all about how I film these YouTube videos. Just with the lights waiting, got my other camera strapped on my back, and I'll show you in a little bit how I actually use them on the bike. Right, so I'll just tell you what I'm doing today actually. I'm coming to pick up some bottles for All Points North. I'll show you in a minute, but I've had them before. Oh god, I need to drink. I didn't actually bring water because I'm taking the bottles home. Anyway, back to how I film my videos. So yeah, the camera that I'm filming on now is a Sony a7 III with a 16-35mm lens. I can't remember what it was then. f4. It weighs about 1.5 kilos, so, and it is quite big. The lens is pretty big. I'll show it you now actually. I'll show you on the GoPro what I actually hold when I am filming. So yeah, I generally take so yeah, I will on shorter rides I will take the big camera. If it's an Audax, I will be taking the GoPro. So the GoPro Hero 7 Black, just because I don't want to carry extra weight on really long rides. And yeah, this is obviously a lot easier to film if you're just kind of filming yourself like on the bike, because it is pretty heavy to kind of lift up and take off your back. So yeah, that is the setup. So I'll show you the strap now via the GoPro. So oh my god, I'm having to like kneel on the floor in the middle of Manchester just to show you how my camera strap works. So it goes over on. So you pull the strap there to tighten it. That goes around the front, tighten it there, and then the back. So for example, if I am riding and I want to film, I will unclip that, loosen it, pull it around the front and hold it, turn it on, press record, and sometimes I'll change the zoom like that, while it's dangling, and then kind of just like film like that. And then to get it back around, I'll just do that, pull the strap, and there you go. That is it. God, it's so noisy in Manchester. So the kind of the pros and cons of both. Obviously the Sony takes way better photographs. It's just beautiful for slow-mo, just an all-round better camera obviously. The GoPro is better because it's small and convenient, and I can strap that to film descents. I'll show you the mount when I get home, because obviously the mount's not on my bike at the minute. The mount that I use with my Garmin. Why am I pointing so much? Just to show you how it actually works. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get my bottles now. God, it is so noisy. Oh god, I've been into Evans, bought so much like foodie stuff for the trip. All Points North, just as backups. Right, so these are the bottles. I'm going to do a separate video all about like my bike setup for it, but let's have a look. These are the bottles, like almost a litre. Look how big they are. I mean, that one only just fits in the frame, but it's just more about carrying like enough between stops. So I'm not going to have to keep stopping for water. Like that'll last me easy 100k, maybe more, maybe less if it's really hot. So I couldn't resist. Right, I've just got back from my ride. I apologise for the mental hair. So I'm going to show you the other ways that I film. And these are with the GoPro, but different ways to kind of mount it rather than just holding it and like using it like that. I use chest strap. I've shown you this before, but when you see the footage of me where you can kind of see my arms and hands in the shot, I'm wearing this. I've got it all twisted. Attach your GoPro there in like the case, screw it into place, and then you get really nice shots and really smooth, stable shots as well. Although the GoPro Hero 7 does have like really good stabilization, but if you've got any of the older versions, you still get like beautiful smooth shots. So I'll show some footage of that. So that's that, although it does look a little bit geeky on. And it is quite big, so if you did want to take it off when you were riding and put it somewhere, it is quite like a big thing to, I don't think it'd fit in a jersey pocket. And then the other thing is this. Right, so this is the K-Edge mount. It is basically just a Garmin mount with an attachment to put your GoPro on. You can get other versions of this, like cheaper, but I think this was about £40. It's quite expensive, but you don't ever get any jitter with it. So what I find on some of the cheaper ones is they're just not that solid, so they kind of shake around, so you don't get really smooth footage. Again, with this one, you just get really nice footage from it. So yeah, that's like if you see it on the, if you see some like fast descending with no arms, then it's this. If you see the fast descending with arms, it's the chest strap. So yeah, a few different ways, a few different options for you. Also, that mount is not the GoPro specific mount. It was way cheaper to get it online. I think it was like 20 quid. My sister bought it me for Christmas one year. And you got a million different attachments and it's just as good. It works just as well. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it about how I film. If you've got any more questions about any like YouTube stuff that I do, then just leave a comment in the comment section and I will get to them. I think then that is pretty much it. Yeah, I will be doing another video this week about All Points North and my bike setup for that, because that's what I'm going to kind of be doing today, later on today, just basically making sure everything is set up, everything's ready to go, and I'm so excited for it. So yeah, I'm excited to share that with you. On All Points North, I will just be taking the GoPro. I won't even be taking any of the mounts either. I will just be holding it like that, just because I don't want to carry a load of extra stuff with me. I would love to take the Sony, but it's just, I think it's just too long to carry that on my back, to be honest, so GoPro it is. Right, I will see you next video.